Hallöchen, hier ist wieder der shinysphinx. Wir spielen auf Exile. Wir sind im Epilog, tatsächlich. Ich möchte mir mit euch auf jeden Fall den Rest noch anhören und wir haben hier auch noch was. Also hier ist noch ein Fragezeichen, da gehen wir natürlich hin. Und dann haben wir noch Aufträge und Punkte, wo wir vergeben können. Supi.
The great exile of Oriath returns to a Theopolis in chaos and ends the life of a raving cannibal god. Now that's a story worth the songs of many an ancient muse. Well, all I can rightly say is congratulations, my friend. A year ago, I wouldn't have dreamt I'd be someday soon in the company of a killer of gods. My advice, you better get while the getting's good and have yourself a holiday. For Oriath, or Rayclast, or whoever else has need for your unique services once more.
Nichts mehr, ne?
Gerex, my name. Tracker and officer in Oriath's new citizen vanguard. With the front line, ensuring the likes of Kitava and Innocence never blindside us again. The Templar kept the true nature of the world hidden from the populace. But now the roar's out of the sack, and we'll keep both eyes open. Or the one eye open, in my case. I'll come right out with it, Godslayer. I have a problem, and you may be the only one that can help. My younger brother, Baron, fell in with a radical by the name of Zana Kaiserius some time ago. She's a bit of a famous one in certain parts. Many who have worked with her have ended up 2 pews short of congregation, ranting and raving on street corners or accosting random citizens. You can see the cause of my concern. I've reason to believe she was working out of an old Templar laboratory off the square. Head there with me now.
Ja, das machen wir natürlich dann mit Freude.
Baron sent me letters. He wrote that he was embarking on an expedition with Kaiserius and several skilled exiles. Kitava's temper tantrum kept me from Oriath, but my brother should have long since returned by now. I know that searching for one man's brother is an inconsequential task for a godslayer. I have a bad feeling about this. If Kaiserius is still alive, I'll track her down, and I'll deliver her in chains for judgment. It's not for me to decide whether skulking around Oriath with mystical technologies that explode is a crime worthy of prison. The new citizen magistrates will handle that.
Okay, da haben wir dann schon wieder einen neuen
I'll keep my
Auftrag.
eye on you.
Das ist sehr, sehr nice.
Hello. Quite liked it here, you know. Right up until the bloody mountainside started bloody, well, bleeding. Thought for sure I was hallucinating. Till the others started screaming and scrambling. Always nice to get a little reassurance about your sanity, eh?
Ja.
This is the stuff. Good nose, Exile.
Das ist ja immer das, was kommt, wenn wir es finden. Minenlager haben wir jetzt auch noch nicht wirklich besucht.
Welcome.
Ich sage, wir uns gerade eintauschen. Okay.
See you soon.
Ja, ich weiß. Was haben wir noch? Nur ich?
Innocence, you see now, don't you? Little brother, please forgive me. It's as if I have been dreaming the most horrid nightmare. And now, at last, the haze of sleep lifts from my eyes. My vision is clear. Oh, by the gods, forgive me. It is as true now as it was when we began. You and I are of the same flesh, cleaved from the same womb. You ask for my forgiveness. I give it to you freely. But the things I've done, the countless millions I've murdered. There will be time for all of that later. But for now, your people need you. Oriath needs you. No, I cannot remain here amongst these ruins, amongst the corpses of my own making. These people, they need you, brother, and your hero, not me. Then what? Where will you go? What will you do? Isolation. I shall go south. As far south as one can travel in such a fleshly form. There are things I must think on. The redemption I need plan. If my conscience decides I am worthy of such a gift. You would seek forgiveness in the ice at the bottom of the world. I would. Should you let me? Go. Seek out that which you need. Find who you are. Make pilgrimage. Journey on your path, brother. Only return to us one day. Thank you, brother. You have heard my admission of guilt and my plea for forgiveness. Yet I sense in the glowing embers of your eyes that you will be glad to be rid of me. I don't blame you, mortal. Nor do I begrudge you for your continual anger. The sins I've committed, although bad enough, are made worse by the lens of pride I once viewed this world through. I agree with your judgment. And though I wish never to return from my banishment, I have made a promise to sin that I shall one day rejoin this world. But until that day, I will remain in the furthest south, in the place of ice and ash, of blistering seas and abysmal storms. I shall meditate on my wrongdoings, until a way of making amends to the millions of lives I have murdered and ruined reveals itself to me.
Na, dann ist es schon mal gut. Dann haben wir einen weniger.
May humanity flourish.
So, wir sind hier durch. Das heißt, schließt das Labyrinth ab. Müssen wir auch noch machen. Halt. Punkte. Punkte. Machen wir das so mal.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
Ja, Entschuldigung. Ich will immer mit W anfangen zu laufen. Ja, wir gehen in das Templar-Laboratorium. Die Sachen, was ich ja nie geschafft habe. Durchsucht das Templar-Laboratorium. Okay. Treppe. Ah, wir müssen hier gleich runter. Alles, Roger. Warte mal. Ja, läuft alles. Versiegelte Vorratskammer. Okay.
My brother spoke of a device like that in his letters. He said they used it to open passage to distant lands, whatever that means. However it works, it's clearly dangerous if it can explode in such a manner. We must do our work somewhere away from civilians. I'm going to requisition a team of tinkerers and engineers. Using the notes in this laboratory, we can construct a similar device. Your hideout will do nicely as a base of operations. Yes, I know where it is. I came up the ranks as a tracker.
Unsere geliebten Verstecke, ey.
This was built by order of a previous High Templar, the name of Venarius. If the impossible components we need are anywhere in our mortal realm, they will be in the vault of Venarius, in the reliquary. We're going to need to find the key to that vault. Dominus was the next High Templar, and thus the one who declared his predecessors' pursuits heretical and had them sealed as blasphemous. A load of manure to secure the secrets for himself, no doubt. A man like him would have kept the key close. My gut tells me it's likely in his old office in the Templar Courts. Let's head there.
Ja, wir werden sehen, ne?
Got my eye on you.
Ja, ja. Willst du deine Figur doch fertig lesen? Kannst du dann kommen? Wo soll denn das sein? Oh, da gibt's noch was. Weil ich habe keine Blasenstimmung. Aber hier gibt es noch eine Tür. Die war vorhin aber noch nicht da. Wir gehen gleich mal rein. Zack, zack. Aber sie war doch vorhin noch nicht da. Ich bin doch da entlang gelaufen. Aber ich weiß es nicht. Such Dominus Arbeitszimmer. I don't know.
The courts haven't been secured yet. Be ready for a tussle. The abominations left in Kitava's wake have gone slack-jawed since his destruction. But they're still prone to fly into rages of provoking.
Oh, okay, alles klar. Also hier gibt es immer noch... also wir müssen immer noch kämpfen. Natürlich auch noch alles zerstört. Alles klar. Aber es ist nicht mehr dunkel. Grüne sind wir gut, grünes sind wir. Na, dann lasst uns hier mal rein. Suchen und vernichten Männer. Wir bannen einen Weg. Okay, alles klar. Das ist ja der Böse. Okay, damit habe ich jetzt nicht gerechnet. Okay, alles klar, alles klar. Oh ja, der goldene. Wir gehen auch zuerst hier rein, dass die weg sind. Wir wollen es ja schon freischalten, oder? Die, wo mit uns kämpfen, sind gut, ey. Die sind wirklich gut.
There's the office of the man himself. Search his desk. That's what we need.
Okay.
Let's head to the red
Geh zur
quarry on
Fluch-
the
und
other side of
Reliquienkammer.
Argyle Square.
Steht ja auch nichts dran. Das ist ja der witzig. Dü, dü, dü. Ja, wir sollen es ja durchsuchen, ne? Wir haben ja jetzt Hilfe. Was sehr schön ist. Wie viele Türen sind denn hier, ey? Okay, das ist nicht mehr ganz so. Also wir müssen trotzdem aufpassen, dass wir nicht sterben, weil... Ja, was macht denn der für einen Schaden, ey? Der, wo dabei ist. Der haut da einmal auf den Boden. Ach, da geht's nicht lang. Scheiße. Ja, wir waren jetzt hier überall. Außer da wird es noch weitergehen, glaube ich nicht. Wir müssen ja sowieso hin. Nee. So, okay. Ja, sehr nice, oder? Mal mit Kämpfern Kämpfer dabei zu haben. Schlüssel haben wir. Machen wir morgen weiter, oder? Also Leute, lasst ein Abo da, schaltet morgen wieder ein, wenn es heißt Shiny Time. Und bis dahin wünsche ich euch viel Spaß beim selber darin. Tschüssi!